Guten Abend and willkommen, meine Model Maniacs. This is Panzerman Bill of Panzerman's Bunker, coming to you with a model showcase of a diorama I made called Kamikaze Attack. Let's get in here and take a look. Got the deck of an aircraft carrier, Kamikaze, crashing in, on fire. Gun crews in the back, rattling away, trying to knock him out, but he's coming in for a crash. I made this diorama this past year for some competitions I went to. These two kits here, the Avenger is a really crappy toy model almost from Aoshima, and the KI-53 George is from LS, both vintage 1970s. Really toy-like and basic kits. I wasn't even going to build them, but I wanted to see what I could do with them other than just not build them. So I dove right in, and the TBM Avenger, I had to totally rebuild build a cockpit, add the wing root details and everything for it because it was all missing. The George itself, which is a pilot on a peg, so I had to build a cockpit and change him out a different pilot. If you look in closely, you can even see he's got like his Japanese headband on, his kamikaze sash. I was even going to put a little kamikaze or samurai sword down the cockpit, but you can never see it. I had the plane on fire, the cotton's all airbrush smoke, cut apart the wing, detailed it, made it look like debris and everything. Propeller's spinning prop, a blur effect is made with acetate, and given a blur effect with markers and paint. The background on the gun deck right there, all those Oberleichen 25mm guns are all scratch built. So is the deck. Pretty much all the carrier deck and everything's all scratch built out of styrene. The Oberleichens, like I was saying, are scratch built. All the crew are conversions from Airfix figures and like 76 scale. I changed them into US Navy personnel. Some of them I got the sailor caps on, and the rest I got helmets. Got shells laying all over the deck, and one guy over here is wounded, being attended to by a corpsman. Got a guy over here with a fire extinguisher ready to go. A little close up again of the George. The kits were so terrible that even on the LS here, they actually had markings in the plastic for the decals. That's how toy-like that was. But I think I spruced them up enough. Had to foreshorten some of the dimensions of the plane to make it look right for this scene. The TBM Avenger by Aoshima was so bad, it's scale-wise it's totally off, but in this small compressed box diorama it works pretty well. The figures down here on the deck, they're from Airfix. Flight crew, I converted this guy here to be a fuel man. This guy right here to be a weapons man with some rockets, a scratch built cart. The pilot running for it. They see the kamikaze coming in. They're trying to get out of the way of it. Deck was all scribed out wood planks and the expansion joints and everything. I even watched footage on how they actually lashed down the planes, and I did exactly as they did in the movie. They would actually tie off the control stick on the inside, keep the stabilizer from flapping around. They tie it off on the inside of the cockpit, and they would lash down the tires with rope, back and front, and they would even put a grounding wire down to the expansion joint in case it got electrically charged by a lightning strike or something. But I had a lot of fun building this. Background as usual is printed off from the internet, seascape, and drew in the flak burst in the sky. Did some black and white like aircraft carrier scenes here just to fill out the sides. But that's it. Kamikaze Attack. I figured this was a nice follow-up to the Enterprise diorama I did. You get the macro and the micro. That's it, guys. Give you one more zoom in and around, and I'll finish the video. Here's the George. Shot up going in. He's serving as emperor, you know, bonsai and all that good stuff. Americans are just trying to stay alive. They can't believe people would do that. They sacrifice themselves for an emperor. It's totally unbelievable, that tactic, when it happened to them in the Pacific. Alright guys, thanks for viewing. This is my Kamikaze Attack diorama I did. I hope you enjoyed viewing it. Till next time, auf Wiedersehen, mein Damen und Herren. Have fun on build kits. Ja, ja, ja.